Hi guys, and welcome back to Leslie Through the Looking Glass. For my new viewers, my name is Leslie. I'm so happy to have you here. For my returning viewers, as always, beyond grateful for you coming back to support my channel. Today we have another Mental Health Monday video, and I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today. I have been racking my brain, and I have several things on like my list of topics I want to cover. I have a couple things people have asked me to cover, and I'm trying to like organize things to be productive and like group things together that would be helpful, stuff like that. Sorry guys, my hair is driving me crazy today. But what I decided to talk about today is going to kind of lead into future videos as far as like my planning process and stuff that I'm doing and what I'm going to be talking about. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about two things. The first one is goal setting, and then secondly we're going to talk about just being kind. So first let's get into goal setting and why I'm going to talk about that. I am always a goal-oriented person. I do not do well if I don't have a plan in place and I just kind of like do whatever comes my way. I do much better when I have a goal that I'm working towards, whether it be a to-do list on the weekend so I can cross things off as I go. If it's getting back in shape, I have to have very specific goals, not just like, oh, I want to get back in shape. It needs to be, I would like to run this type of race, or I would like to lose X amount of pounds, or whatever it is. I have to have a tangible goal. Otherwise, I find myself just not sticking to it. So I've felt a little lost the last couple weeks. I am sure in a future video I will delve into what has been going on in my life. I'm not quite there yet though, but because I've been feeling this struggle and this overwhelming anxiety and stress, I have not been putting my best foot forward. I am just kind of floating along versus accomplishing things. So going forward, I'm going to set some clear-cut goals for myself, and by doing that, I think it will help my overall anxiety, because the more I have planned out, the less I'm, having all these thoughts, because I know what my steps are. I know A, B, C. I have facts of what I'm working towards. So I'm going to kind of just throw out some of the things I want to work on. If anybody else has goals or stuff that they want, we can like do a little mini accountability each week at the end of the video. I will check in with you guys, let you know what I've accomplished towards like my goals and what I'm working on, and then you can leave it in the comments below how you're doing with yours. If that's helpful to anybody, I am game for that. But the first thing I'm going to be working towards is my fitness. Working out has always been helpful for my anxiety, but I am very out of shape. I weigh as much now as I did when I delivered my daughter, which is my heaviest. I'm just not super comfortable with my own skin at this point. I'm not a numbers person. I have always been athletic and into running. Like I played soccer my whole life. When I got older and wasn't playing team sports, I ran marathons or other races. I've always been a physical person. I did Tough Mudder, all that kind of stuff. And I want to get back to those roots a little bit. So I'm setting a goal for myself that by like fall, I would like to run a 10K or half marathon. I think that there's enough local things. Hopefully by then races will be kind of more normal. And I'm gonna look at a calendar and try to pick a race that I have as my goal. My fitness has always been the priority versus like weight loss. I try not to look at numbers too much. I mean, I do, I track them. I think most people do. It's just what we're taught. And obviously I would like to lose some weight, but if I lose some size and don't lose that much pound-wise on the scale, that's fine with me. I want to just fit my clothes better. Things are just not fitting comfortably, and I'm gonna get back to those like comfortable levels. So that's my first main goal, and that will help my anxiety by doing that, because endorphins are released, and it just is good. Like it just helps me a lot mentally to be physically active, but it's hard to motivate myself when I'm this far out of shape. So that's why I'm making that goal, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. The next thing I am going to be doing is just working on budgeting my time better. Mondays are always a crazy day for me, and I'm always getting stuff done for the week, and because it's my day off. So I'm always preparing lunches for the week and getting a dinner made to pop in the oven later in the week, and all of these things that Mondays just like fly by. I don't get to spend much time with my daughter, like playing or going to the park or doing stuff on nice days. Now that the weather is nicer and changing, I really want to work on managing some time better, and doing like little tasks throughout the weekend that could save me some time on Mondays, so that I can, do that. And then I think those are my two main goals starting out. The other thing that I'm going to add in technically is I've kind of let my self-care drop. And I'm going to work on bringing that back up. Lately, I've just either been napping or doing nothing, which sometimes your body needs that, and that is fine, but I'm doing it out of like stress and overwhelming feeling of not knowing what else to be doing, so I'm just not doing it. So I'm going to be working on cutting that time out again for myself, whether it be taking a bath or I have another float and massage that my husband got me for Valentine's Day that I haven't set up yet. If you haven't watched my past video from Saturday, I did a unboxing from my friend Brian's company, Aura, that I'm a rep for now, and got some great new bath products and candles and stuff. So incorporating that more into my life in the next few weeks is going to be kind of recentering myself and just putting my best foot forward. And as silly as it may seem, like your goal could be to put makeup on a couple days a week. I never wear makeup day to day. I've never been a huge makeup person anyways. I do usually put some on to film, but not always. And I notice when I do, I just feel a little more confident and a little bit better. So my goal, I want to start doing that a few more days a week. It's hard for work with masks to want to do that, but even on the weekends, if I don't have plans in the morning, Saturday I'm off. And my goal is to get up and put on some makeup Saturday to like start my day and like, okay, we have a fresh face on, we're ready to step forward. So I just think that for some people that is a super useful tool, is setting goals and accomplishing things. And with that though, sometimes comes accountability. I do sometimes struggle with that. I'm going to work on, adding some goals with my diet as far as not splurging so much or calorie counting again, and then working my fitness goals in. When I come up with my plan here in the next few days, hopefully, or week, I'm going to share those with my husband to help hold me accountable. But like I said, if people in this group, watching this video are interested in like updates on my goals and how that's going, and you would like to share yours, I am all for that. Or if we want like a midweek check-in that's like a short check-in on Instagram or something, let me know and I will totally be on board for that. I think it's good to have a group to help back you up and be supportive and positive. Then the second thing I want to touch on, which you guys, I've talked about this before, but it's never a bad reminder, and sometimes we don't realize, some of the things going on. But let's work on, I did my Be Kind challenge in November for my birthday month, where I just went on my way to try to do something nice each day for somebody that maybe I wouldn't normally stop to think and do, whether it compliment a stranger or, hold a door for somebody that is far enough back that I would normally let it go, whatever, little things, but things that could brighten somebody's day, because you don't know what kind of day somebody is having. And I just want to put this out there, like, just be nice. If you don't have nice things to say, just don't say them. If you are struggling to feel some, to me, being kind to somebody else, I think I'm a big believer of what you put out in this world, you get back. So by being kind, you're going to see kindness back. And who doesn't want that? Like, if everybody thought that way, our world would be such a nicer place. Let's be honest. Like, kindness is not always rampant in the world these days. So put out what you would like to get back and just be nice. You don't know what somebody's going through on any given day. I have a pretty tough skin. I'm pretty good about advocating for others because I know others don't always have the thick skin like I do. But even with a thick skin, like I had a real rough couple weeks. Somebody commented on one of my videos last week, a comment that just, it didn't need to be said. If you didn't like the video or you didn't like what was happening in that video, you can just turn it off. You don't have to make a comment that's rude and hurt somebody's feelings when they're just trying to put out a fun video. I do these videos for myself. I want to document my journey. I want to have fun. I think this is a great way to build this community and I love it. But if you don't love what I'm putting out there, like you don't have to watch. There will be other people that will, and that's fine. So I just encourage people, like, if you have something you don't like, just change the channel, scroll past their feed, whatever it is. Don't waste your time commenting negative on somebody else. It's just not nice and not necessary. Don't bring somebody else down. If you don't like it, go away. It's that simple. And that being said, if somebody is not nice to you, don't let it bring you down. It's about them and their day, not you and yours. Usually people bring down others because they're not in a good place. So keep that in mind. If somebody is mean to you or not nice to you or rude to you, try to remember maybe their day is really bad. And that it has nothing to do with actually you or any of your stuff. But yeah, that's my only other thing I just wanted to touch on because it really weighed heavy. I debated whether or not to say anything or to like go into what it was. I just think that we never know what somebody else's journey is. We never know what is going on at home for them or behind the scenes. I try to be as transparent as I can in this, whole experience because I'm trying to reach out and help people. I'm hoping other people can learn or gain some sort of help from my experiences. And sometimes those things hit hard. I'm not going to lie. Last week I was in a pretty fragile state of mind and that comment made me cry. And it was a stupid comment. It was silly that it bothered me. But I just wasn't strong that day. And by putting these videos out there, I am opening myself up for people who don't like it and giving negative feedback and doing whatever. And that's fine. They're entitled to do that. I put this out there for the world to see, and that's fine. But just know that you don't need to do it. Nobody needs to put a mean comment. You can easily go watch somebody else's YouTube video. You can easily turn mine off and go about your day. So, and if you get tempted to post something that's not so nice, just think about the fact that you don't know what's going on in their life. Even if they're transparent, not everything is out there. And you don't know what kind of hurt you could be causing somebody. So do your best to be kind. Put the kindness out there that you want to get back. And this world will be a brighter place if we can all do that. All right, guys, enough of my rambling. I hope this video helped you. Like I said, comment down below if anybody else would like to post their goals or, maybe make a little Facebook group or something that we can hold each other accountable and share our wins and our losses and build each other back up. If you are interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, guys, please hit subscribe down below if you like this content and you're interested in seeing more. I have a couple Disney unboxings, a Mickey Lou Alice in Wonderland unboxing coming up, as well as a small shop unboxing and some magic mail and giveaway winnings coming up on my Disney content. And like I said, next Monday, I think I'm going to be talking about, I'm not 100% sure, but I might be talking about my Reiki experience and kind of sharing that because somebody was asking me about my experience. And I will share that with you guys. But lots of fun things coming up. I have a couple swaps coming up. Just, you guys, I'm really excited for what's coming up and the stuff I get to share with you guys. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you this weekend, guys. Bye.